Have you ever tried so hard to impress people and still felt invisible? What if the problem was not your effort, but your direction? And what if the day you stop proving them wrong is the day you finally win? Once upon a time, in a small American town, there lived a very poor teenage girl named Maya. She was 16 and lived with her mother in a tiny apartment above a noisy laundry shop. Her mother worked 2 jobs, and money was always short. Some nights, they shared one simple meal and pretended they were not hungry. At school, Maya tried hard to fit in. She laughed at jokes she did not understand and borrowed clothes to look cool. She wanted people to stop seeing her as the poor girl. She believed that if she could just prove them wrong, everything would change. But she was wrong. Maya was afraid of being judged. When classmates talked about expensive things, she stayed quiet. She posted fake pictures online and pretended her life was perfect. She even lied once about her father to avoid pity. One day, during a group project, a girl laughed and said, "Why is Maya always trying so hard?" The class laughed softly. That sentence hurt deeply. That night, Maya looked in the mirror and saw fear instead of confidence. For the first time, she asked herself, "Why am I trying to prove them wrong? Why am I not trying to prove myself right?" One afternoon, her teacher announced a public speaking contest. The winner would receive a college scholarship. The topic was, "The person who changed my life." Maya was terrified of speaking in public, but she knew the scholarship could change her future. She almost decided not to join because she feared failure. That night, she saw her mother asleep at the kitchen table, still wearing her work uniform. In that moment, Maya understood something important. She did not need to prove her classmates wrong. She needed to prove to herself that she was stronger than fear. If this story is touching your heart, subscribe to English Story Academy channel. Maya decided to join the contest but told no one. She stopped trying to impress others and practiced her speech quietly at home. She chose to speak about her mother. At first, her voice shook and she made mistakes, but she kept practicing every day. Slowly, her confidence began to grow. She was no longer practicing to prove others wrong. She was practicing to become better, and that small change made a big difference. On the day of the contest, Maya stood on the stage with shaking hands. She saw her classmates in the audience. For a moment, fear returned. Then she saw her mother sitting in the back row. That gave her strength. Maya began to speak. She talked about her mother's hard work and quiet strength. Her voice became steady. The room was silent. When she finished, there was applause. But she did not win first place. Maya felt disappointed at first. She wanted the scholarship badly. But as she left the stage, several students thanked her for her speech. Her teacher smiled and said, "You found your voice today." On the way home, Maya realized something important. She had spoken honestly without pretending. She had faced her fear. Weeks later, a judge offered her a smaller scholarship because of her sincerity. Life did not suddenly become easy. Money was still tight. But Maya stopped caring about other people's opinions. She studied harder and helped her mother proudly. She no longer tried to impress anyone. Years later, at her college graduation, she gave another speech. She said, "The day I stopped trying to impress people was the day my real life began." She finally understood. When you prove others wrong, you win arguments. When you prove yourself right, you win your future. Moral of the story: stop chasing approval. Start building yourself. Subscribe to English Story Academy channel for more emotional and powerful English stories.